What's going on, guys? Nukadon here, and welcome back to another video, where today I will be going over my Kaho Minamo Historian deck. What Kaho is 4 mana for a 2/2. Doesn't sound too good, but has more things to it. When it comes into play, you can search your library for up to 3 instants and remove them from the game, then you can shuffle your library. Then you can pay X and tap this to play a card with converted mana cost X, removed from the game by him or her without paying its mana cost. So if I have a land, so if I play her, let's say I exile these 3 cards, I can tap 1 and tap her to brainstorm. So that's what it is. So basically, what it is to mill yourself out and win with Laboratory Maniac. This deck, it's either wins or loses before turn 7 or 6. So we have 90 islands. All of these are islands, and all of them get removed from the game eventually. So what the other cards in the deck are: Brainstorm, Gush, Negate, Opt, Thought Scour, Laboratory Maniac, and Mystical Tutor. And also, I don't have the card, but I'm using a proxy of it because I have one coming in. Mana Severance. What it is 1 generic and 1 blue to search your library for any number of lands and remove those cards from the game. So what it is, so how the turns would go out is, so you never have to mulligan. I'll shuffle these so you can see that it's not. So what you do is you'll never have to mulligan. Let's just say I draw 6 cards. So yeah, I draw 7 cards. They're all islands. Okay, oh well. Turn 1, do nothing. Turn 2, do nothing. Turn 3, do nothing. Turn 4, do nothing. Well, turn 4, tap, play Kaho, searching for... So, this can only search for instants, and Mana Severance is a sorcery, but it's still fine. So, we'd search for Brainstorm, Negate, and Mystical Tutor. So then, next turn, untap, play land for turn. Then we tap Kaho to play Mystical Tutor, searching for Mana Severance. And then we exile all of the lands, the rest of the lands that are in our deck, we exile them. Then we pass our turn because we can't do anything else. We untap, land for turn because it was in my hand, draw a card. Then we can, so we have 3 cards in our deck. So what we can do is we can play we can play land for turn, and then we can tap 1 and Kaho to brainstorm, drawing the 3 cards and putting 2 back, and then put 2 from our hand back in, so then we can, so I'll put Thought Scour back, and I'll put Laboratory Maniac back. Then we can tap 1 to opt, scrying 1, drawing it. Then we can tap 3 to put Laboratory Maniac onto the battlefield, and then return 2 islands to our hand to play Gush, milling us out, but winning because of Laboratory Maniac. So that's what the deck does. It either wins on turn 6 or 7, or you lose the game. So yeah, the counter spells are meant to the counter spell is meant to counter the things that try to destroy Laboratory Maniac. because Laboratory Maniac is the most important card in the deck, other than Mana Severance. Yeah, so that's basically, oh, sorry for shaking the camera. That's basically the deck, and yeah, thanks for watching the second installment of Budget EDH decks. Next time I will go over my Doran EDH deck, because in the previous installment I went over Licia, so I'll be going over Doran next as the third episode. And all of these decks are below $100 to play. So thanks for watching. See you guys next time. 14. And it is a 4.